going to be even more aggressive in game 2?
Well, that's their style. You know, they're an aggressive team. They're an athletic team that likes to get out in transition and score points. And so we don't expect them to necessarily be a different team, but we do expect them to make some adjustments and do some things better in game 2. So we know that we'll have to be better in order to win the game.
Do you think the first game of the series kind of caught them like they were the deer in the headlights kind of thing?
I'm not sure. I mean, I guess they'd be able better to speak to, you know, how they were feeling. You know, for a lot of their guys, it was their first playoff game. You know, so there obviously will be some emotions there. But they, you know, they didn't seem like they were nervous at all. And I think we just played very well to start the game. And like I said, it was good because we were able to hold them off as the game had its ups and downs from there.
Derek, you spoke about energy. Were you surprised by the effort of Russell Westbrook and how effective he was at certain points during the game?
No.
I mean, he pretty much carried that team, you know, end of the second half, end of the second quarter, I mean.
No, not a surprise. I mean, he and Durant basically carried the scoring for their team, and then if Jeff Green, you know, being the third guy that can score some points and make some things happen, that's when they're really dangerous. So, you know, if Durant is struggling scoring, of course, there's somebody else is going to figure it out. And you know, he was able to attack us in transition in a lot of situations where we either turned the basketball over or on misses from perimeter shots. And that's what he does, and that's what they do best. So I don't expect that to stop unless we stop it.
What adjustments do you make to stop it? To stop Westbrook, what adjustments do you make, or is that something that you guys live with if Durant is held in check?
No, we don't live with transition points or points in the paint. It's that simple. So, you know, we continue to make sure that we're being efficient offensively, having good offensive possessions, making sure that we're taking shots where the floor is balanced and we can get back, can't turn the basketball over. You know, those are things that feed into what they like to do best and when I think Russell Westbrook is at his best. So, I mean, those are things we can't control. From there, you know, if he's just making great NBA player plays where he's making shots and doing things that regardless of how the defense is playing him, he's just making a good play. Those are the things that, you know, you can then live with, but can't live with seeing, you know, land the basketball up in the basket time after time.
The way I've heard it, last year he was very right-handed, and if you took that away from him, he stymied him a little bit, and he's not like that anymore. He's much better about going the other way now.
Well, I mean, he's in the NBA, so you know, as you grow, as you get more and more opportunities, you know, he's basically been a starter now for 2 years, and you know, he's seen every defense and played against all different guys. So you start to pick up what teams try and take away from you, what guys can't do, and that, man, it's just a part of it. And I think he's proven that he's going to be a really good player in this game and be around for a long time. And you know, for now, there are some things that we have to try and take away from him and from his team, and you know, those are the transition points. Like I said, you can't necessarily stop guys in this league from scoring, but you know, you can't give away layups. And you know, they had 42 points in the paint, and they scored 19 out of 24 from the free throw line. So there's 61 out of 79 points inside the paint or with no defense. So you know, that's something that we'll have to stop in order to be successful in the series.